Obviously, if you look into the values, you know that this patient's got deficiency, but we want it to be coded with diagnostic code. That's the problem patient's got. So that's how it works. And then you go through another group and check, okay, what other codes.
So what these show are reasons.
That's just sort of like a little help for you once you're dealing with this data. So that's why I've done it.
Yeah.
However, it may happen that there are some codes, like I think like urticaria, it is conditioned that it is licensed, but they're not. Or the other queries are searching for this code, or the other way around, even though it is actually unlicensed. So it may happen that they sort of mess things a bit, because I really don't know why they've chosen certain codes over the others. So that's sort of like a little extra. Have I closed it again? Yes, I have. So, okay, if you want to run it now. And
was there any other data you're thinking that might be useful? Any other files?
From my things, this one.
And miscellaneous.
Yeah.
And
what I've sent.
Probably guidelines.
What I've sent today to practices is. It's QOF actually. So I've sent this one, summary changes. It's like a formulary, so they're all current reach codes. Obviously this changes at least once a year. And that's a presentation from another doctor from surgery somewhere in the country.
Okay.
He shared. So so that's the summary of changes and any changes in coding, and so you can read this one if you haven't had a chance, because currently I don't know which level, which actually templates you've got. Which version, because you should actually update those templates. So that's business. We are currently on Business Rule version 20. What you have in your population manager and in your templates. Well, I don't know what you have in your templates actually. What do you have your PMS templates? Yeah. So you're on version 16 currently. Version 18 is available.
Right.
However, version 18 it's still last year QOF. So you've got two options. You can either manually, you have to update these ones to version 18, and how to do it. You've got do you ever go here?
I haven't yet.
So
it was EU, and then you went to where? Sorry.
So you go to. EU, UI, update information.
UI, yeah.
But normally you've got it as pop-up, but people just ignore it. So updated contracts. Templates version 18.
What did you press there just now?
That's for the.
You just press enter, did you?
Yeah, just enter.
Okay.
So they tell you what they've updated, and instructions how to activate them and place them in access screens are here as well. So you would have to first deactivate the old ones and activate the new ones. They are all sitting in here.
So how do we deactivate the old ones?
You just press deactivate.
Oh, how did we get here again?
It is in this instructions, but it's dictionaries and templates, DT, then C for codes, templates and protocols, then protocol management, C, and EMIS distributed templates for N. And if I want to update the only thing you have to be careful when you're doing that, if you have your old templates, like version 16, and you manually edit anything like extra, it will overwrite it. Yeah? So if you do, because sometimes people have in reach templates because they collect maybe more information because it's also for patients' care, so they add. So you probably should have a list for each area, what other codes you would like to keep, or either create like sub-templates and once a year actually create the latest version from EMIS and then so you're sure that for QoF you're meeting all the data requirements. But on top of that, if you want to record something, you have to manually edit every time you're updating. So if I choose asthma, I'll just deactivate it. Yes. And I'll go to version 18 and I'll activate it with A. And with C, I'll place this in access screen. So I go to C, and then it was PMS templates, where are they? With I. And I know that this one is missing because I deactivated version 16. So I press 1, and my holder place is A. And we've got version 18. And then manually you have to add some other stuff there as well. According to, well, you've got two options. You can either wait, because they said they will load version 20, which is current year QoF, sometime around July, August. But I don't know when. Is it going to be the end of July, mid-August? So you can actually manually update these ones with at least some codes, or you can wait for EMIS codes. So this one actually tells you what was made dormant, what was, if there were no changes, if only slightly changed in percentages or points, or if there is a completely new indicator. So that gives you some hints, and some hints which has to be coded and since when. Okay, so it is in your...
How do we manually change it?
Okay, so for example, if post-protocol delayed, let's see the video thing, let me just double check that. I don't think there were any changes for asthma, the ones, it was COPD, I think. But if I would like to change something for like COPD, post-bronchodilator spirometry, that's what they want. They don't want reversibility coded anymore. So it's 745D4. So I go to, I'll have to edit my template. I can leave you the manual how to do it as well.
That'd be good, yeah.
So it's DT, dictionaries and templates, C again for templates, E to edit templates, and yes, and then I go to templates, and I are my PMS templates. I go to COPD, which is G, and I'm in editing mode. So now, okay, probably somewhere in here. So if you just edit, it will go to the end of the template. If you want to insert it, you'll just use I insert prompts, and I want to insert it above E. And then I add A to prompt the data to be entered into the medical record. It was 745D4. And obviously in here you've got only limited number of characters. So that should be, and then what I do actually normally, if it's a must, I'll have to do it again. I just put asterisks. That's what they do as well. If it's a must, for QoF. I don't know if it's. Is it yeah, okay. And yes, no, it doesn't. We don't want any free text. That's it. We just want to code it. So then it is here. So if I escape from here and I go to entry modes, if I find my templates, okay, it will be somewhere.
There it is.
In here. Yeah. So that's how you add the template. You just have to be careful about. But then says we can have another session about.
If it deletes, it wouldn't delete the actual data inside the patient's record.
Oh no, it's got nothing to do. It's just to help you enter data consistently.
Right.
And we are also, as you can see, in Population Manager, we are on version 18, and they are currently testing Population Manager version 20. So you may some alerts might be a bit dodgy, yeah. So they don't really have anything to do with what's happening right now in the QoF. And always you have to remember, like for certain things, it's not only the right code, it's also the time frame, because that's what people forget. That I think for COPD, since now on, for diagnosis, it either has to be 3 months before or up to 6 months after, or something like that. So if you just missed a date, you missed the boat. So so people say, oh, I've done spirometry, yes, when as well. So okay.